go. I'll get out of here so I can film a makeup video. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. As always, thank you so much for being here. It means a lot to me for you to watch my videos, so thank you as always. That's gonna get annoying. So today I have a little bit of an easy, simple summer makeup look that I have been doing for a while now, ever since I moved. So by the way, sorry for the very boring background. I'm just literally at my kitchen table. It's the only place that I can really do makeup right now. My vanity is still at home in Wisconsin, which I really wish I would have found a way to make that work and bring it with me because I miss it. Because doing my makeup here is not like fun, but it is what it is. So that's why it's boring. But I just want to do a little like, not really like a chit chat get ready with me, but kind of, because I'm just going to be talking the whole time I do it. But this look is very simple, so this shouldn't be as long as my last full glam look. But there's just a lot to update you guys on, a lot to talk about, so let's just jump right into it and I'll do this very simple makeup look. I love this look because, like I said, I've been moving and like I've been so busy lately, but this look literally takes so little time and it looks like you really put effort in, and also I just feel like it makes my eyes just pop, and I really am excited for you guys to try it. It's actually using eyeshadow as eyeliner, which I know is a big thing right now, but I have like recently tried it and I love it. So I'm just gonna share that with you today. I'm gonna be really honest, this video wasn't a part of my schedule for videos. The reason I'm kind of doing it is because, first of all, like I genuinely want to share it with you guys, but also I feel like I've been stuck with what to do for videos lately. And I think a big part of that is just because I've been moving and busy, everything like that. But also I just feel like I can't even really vlog because like we're not doing anything but moving, which like I know some people like moving vlogs, but we haven't really been doing much, so like I don't want to vlog. I vlogged when we went to the beach because that was like a super fun day, but now it's like just kind of basic. I'm also, by the way, I'm just going to start by priming my face with that same e.l.f. primer. You guys know I love that, the hydrating mist one. It just hydrates my face so well, so we're just going to spray some of that on there. It's kind of intense. I know I've said that before, but I'm just going to kind of dab some of that on my face. So I feel like, well, I had a lot of fun videos planned for around this time. Because we were supposed to be doing a lot of fun things right now. So my original video plan was a lot different. And as you guys know, with the coronavirus and everything, a lot of my plans have changed, which is fine. Like, I'm not complaining, but also I've been like stuck on videos and I don't want to just make videos to make them. Like I genuinely want to make videos because I like to. So that's why I had an idea to do this one, but that's kind of where this came from. I know you guys want to see a house tour. I know you do. A lot of people have been messaging me on Instagram and I've seen your comments. And to tell you the truth, I don't know if I'm going to do one anytime soon. Just because I am so picky. As you guys know, I'm like picky with my decor. I'm picky with everything. And so like I don't want to do a house tour until I feel like the house is at a good spot with like decoration wise. Because literally right now we have the living room like starting to get set up. Our bedroom looks pretty good. It's starting to get there. And like the kitchen is like, looks like a kitchen. But we have a 4-bedroom and we have 3 completely empty rooms right now. So it's like, I know a lot of people like doing empty house tours, but I just like, I don't know. I don't want to do that, but maybe someday. Okay, so while that's kind of like sitting on my face, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. And because this look is like very natural, it's not really like a glam look at all. So because of that, I'm literally just going to, you guys know I like my e.l.f. the Instant Brow. It's in the color Taupe. I don't even know if you guys can see that. The Instant Lift Brow Pencil, the color Taupe. I'm just going to be doing really soft strokes with it because I want to just enhance my natural brow. I'm not going to be filling it in like I normally do, so you guys can kind of just see. I'm just going to be doing really soft strokes with it. But yeah, so for the house tour, you guys, I don't really know. And plus, we don't even have everything here that we want. So I'm really sorry. If you really want to see a house tour, it will maybe come someday. I'm not even like really outlining it. I'm kind of just doing strokes with my brow, if that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, I just feel like I've been stuck on like videos lately, and I hate that feeling because I want to be productive, but I also feel like I just don't want to put videos out there to put them out there. So I will say that I do have a summer hairstyle video coming within like the next couple of weeks for sure, because I definitely want to do that. It's just like when I first moved here, I didn't have like all of my hair supplies. I didn't have like ponytails really. I didn't have bobby pins or anything. So now that we're just finally starting to get stuff like that, I will definitely be doing like a summer hairstyle video because I've been doing a lot of different things and I want to share them with you. I love a natural brow. Like I think with a glam look, like a really heavily done brow looks better with like heavier makeup, if that makes sense. But I love when I'm able just to kind of do like softer strokes and enhance my natural brow. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna blend the crap out of it because that's part of the looking natural. It's just, I don't want any harsh lines. So yeah, just for a little life update, I guess, like so much has happened. Today is May 31st, it's Sunday, and yesterday was supposed to be our wedding, and it was kind of a sad day yesterday, I'm not gonna lie. Well, Al worked mornings shift, so like he had to leave at like by 6 a.m. So I woke up without him here, and I guess I was more sad when I first woke up just because I was thinking about like waking up at home, like with my mom and my sister, because it's like our tradition that we have a sleepover the night before we get married. Like we did it for my sister. We like had like a sleepover. We all slept in my mom's bed together, just me, my mom, and my sister. It was like so nice. So we will do that when I have my big wedding, but we were supposed to do that yesterday and wake up together, and I just thought about that, and I thought about like getting ready with all my bridesmaids, and it was kind of a somber day. But then Al got home and we decided like to turn it around, and we went and got margaritas and dinner at a really good Mexican restaurant here, and we made it a good day. Like it was honestly a good day. We went over to the neighbors and watched a movie and like had a few drinks, and we made it a good day. But we both kind of like hugged when he got home, and it was just kind of like, aw, this was supposed to be our wedding day, and it's kind of sad. If I didn't say now, I'm going in with the same thing I used in my last video. It's that Almay Brow Styler Brow Mascara. I'm just gonna like brush this through my like real eyebrow hair because I just want it to look like they are, just darker. And I'm gonna brush up because it gives it like the motion of them just, I don't know, being that. It looks really natural when I brush up. I don't know if you guys can really see that. I love brushing up with this stuff when I want a more natural look. But yeah, so yesterday was just kind of sad, and I don't know, like I talked to a lot of people who helped make it better, and they're like, you know, you will have this day, like it's not like you're not gonna have your dream wedding someday. And it's like, I know all that, and I'm so grateful that we are where we are right now, that we're actually still together. Like we could still not be together and not see each other all summer. So I'm really thankful for that. And also, like, I in my heart believe that we made the best decision for us in our situation. So that gives me a lot of peace, knowing that I feel like we did what we had to do and what was best for us. All right, so I have my brows done. I just kind of enhanced what's natural. And I'm not gonna go in with concealer this time because that gives it like a really cut, defined look, which is like I said, I love that. But for this look, and I'm trying to keep it as easy as possible, so I just brush through it. That's all I'm gonna do for brows. So I am just gonna put a little bit of concealer still on my lid just to prime it. And I just use the Maybelline, I think I showed you in my last video, the Maybelline concealer. It's in the shade 5 Ivory. So I'm just gonna pop that on my eyelid and blend it in with a beauty blender. But yeah, so overall I'm happy we made it a good day, and like I'm loving being here. Honestly, it kind of makes it better, just the fact that I'm able to be here, because like I could be at home and not having a wedding and not able to like experience everything that we're doing right now. And like now I'm starting to finally get used to this house and like actually starting to love it here. Do you guys ever know, like, this is my first time moving ever. Like, I've lived in the same house my whole childhood and I've never like moved. But if you have moved, do you know the feeling like when you first move? For a couple of days, you kind of feel like you're not, like you kind of feel like you're staying at somebody else's house. Like you don't really feel like you're at, like you don't feel like this is home. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that seems weird. Like, I definitely fell in love with this place right away when we like first even walked through it. I was like, this just feels right for us. But even like sleeping here the first couple of nights, I was like, it just doesn't feel like home because it's so empty. And like also memories are what make it home. So now that we're starting to like build memories here and like stuff like that, it's finally starting to feel like home for me. But let me know if you guys like had the same experience. Like, it's not even like a bad thing. Like, I didn't dislike it, or it's not like I wasn't happy here. It was just like, didn't feel like this was home yet. And it's like, when I think about home, I think about my home in Wisconsin. So it's like, but it's starting to feel a lot better now, so that's good. So now that I have that all primed, I'm gonna go ahead and just very lightly highlight under my brow. Like, I don't want it to be dramatic, so I'm gonna go in. You guys know I love my Sweet Peach palette. I'm gonna go ahead with this color here. It's just the stark white color that I love. It's called White Peach. I don't want to use my bright highlight one because I just want this to be like super natural. So I'm gonna go ahead with like a bigger flat brush and take White Peach and just put it right under my brow. Just very, very natural. But yeah, now that we're like here and stuff, I love it here. I love building memories here, and I can't wait to have company over and have guests once it's safer. I know my mom's already talking about wanting to come visit, and I think she probably will soon because me and my mom have never been apart for this long. The longest we've been apart was 2 weeks in my entire life because I went up north when my friends Haley and Alicia lived. They lived like 2.5 hours up north from where we lived, and I went and spent like 2 weeks there one summer. So much fun, but that was like the longest I've ever been away from my mom. And we just surpassed 2 weeks on Wednesday. So, and today's Sunday, so like we're starting to seriously miss each other. Oh, I'm also just putting it on the inner corners of my eyes just because you guys know, like, I like that because I feel like it brightens my eyes a little more. But yeah, so I feel like she's probably gonna visit soon, and I'm not sad about that. We're renters, and something that I'm like not used to yet is, so like we live in kind of like, it's kind of set up like a duplex, but there's like 4 of them. So like we're on the end, so then like this wall here is shared with like other people right on the other side of it. And I'm not used to that because my whole life I've never lived in like a duplex or apartment or anything like that. And so like I'll hear them like shut doors, or I'll hear their like door, or like I'll hear them walking around like upstairs. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of freaks me out. Like, I'm just not used to it. I know it's not haunted. Like, there are days when I think this place is haunted, but that's just me. Like, I'm a super superstitious person. That's kind of a weird thing to say, but I honestly, like, I'm very superstitious. And of course, like, I hear a noise, I'm gonna think it's a ghost, but I'm just not used to like hearing other people on the other side. And so it's like, I'm still getting used to that aspect of it. Okay, so now that I highlighted those areas a little bit, I'm gonna go in with this color here, my favorite color on this whole palette. It's this one here. It's called Luscious. It's just like a shimmery shade, but I love it because it's like a brown shimmer. It's not like a white shimmer. So I'm literally gonna put this all over my lid and work it up into my crease just very lightly. I want it to be like a natural glow, if that makes sense. You could also, I don't have any cream eyeshadows. I used to have a really good one that I loved, but I ran out of it because I like used it so much. But if you had like a shimmery cream shadow, this would be the time to like put it all over your lid and like work it up a little bit. But this for me like looks similar, so that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, all of our neighbors here are so nice. We met the ones that like we literally share walls with, and it's funny because I knew her before. Like, I didn't even know that I knew her. I didn't even know that she lived here, and we've been friends on Facebook for a while. If you guys remember that video where I came and surprised Al last year, she was the one that picked me up from the airport and brought me on base. So like, and I didn't even know that she lived here. Like, we didn't plan that at all. We picked the house before we even knew who lived on the other side. And so like, she came, one day her husband got home from work and she came out, and I was like, hey, like, I didn't know that you lived literally right next door. So that felt really good because I feel good knowing the people that literally live right next to us, and like in my mind it's like a safety thing. Like if I ever needed anything, I would definitely have people to go to. But also it's like, I know that they're cool people and they're not gonna like, if we play music, they're not gonna like call people or call the cops or whatever. Like they're super, super cool, easygoing people. So I'm really happy that we are neighbors with them. And also we know the people that live like across the street, because like the main road runs this way and then our road is like right here. So like the people across from the like main road, we are friends with them. They are the people that have been in so many of my videos. So that's really nice. That's kind of why we picked this spot, is because we liked being close to people that we knew. Because there's another one of my friends that lives just literally right down the road. So we're like really close to a lot of people that we know, which makes me feel good. And we all do stuff together, which is fun. So as you can see, I just went ahead and put that Luscious color all over, and it's so pretty. It's like shimmery, it's gorgeous. And I always make sure I work it into here, because that's what really pops for me, for my eyes. That really pops. So, oh, it's so pretty. I love this eyeshadow. Okay, so next is actually the eyeshadow eyeliner part of this. So what I do is I take a smaller flat brush, like one that has a really defined tip. I don't even know if you guys can see this, I'm really sorry. But one like that, and I'm gonna take a brown eyeshadow. So like you can really pick any brown that you like, but I like to pick, first of all, pick one, like pick a palette that has really high pigment. So I'm going with my Morphe palette. It's the 35R palette. It has a lot of browns in it, which I love. These palettes are so pigmented, which is great for creating the eyeliner look. Like you want something with high pigment, so that way it'll be easier for you to create the eyeliner look. But I'm gonna be going with this brown right here, and I just kind of did a trial and error. Like I would take a brown, put it on my hand, see how I liked it. And so I ended up finding this one. It's the third one down here. They don't have names, which is fine because there's so many of them. But I'm gonna go with this one. It's kind of a cooler dark brown. I think I like cooler browns for this look, but it's completely up to you, like whatever you want to do. So then I just take my flat brush pencil and I literally just dab it on there like a bunch. Like just literally dab it, like what, like makeup 101, what you're not supposed to do with your brush. Like that's what I feel like you do. And then what I'm gonna do is just start at outside here and just create a wing. So I'm just gonna bring it out like this. And I'm gonna like not do it like this because my hands are, it's gonna be weird if I do it like that. So just really light. So I have two drawn, and now I'm gonna go in again and just connect it, but I'm gonna slowly like brush it above my lash line and connect it. And with the brown eyeshadow, it takes a little bit, like, it's like writing with an ink pen. I feel like you have to like keep dipping it, do it a little more. That's why using high pigmented eyeshadow like helps you in this case, because, well, in every case, it's always good to have high pigment. But here, so you can kind of see that I just created like a little bit of a wing. And what I love about this is like at a distance, it gives your eyes so much shape. Like it's not like screaming, oh my gosh, she's wearing like heavy dark eyeliner, but it just like gives your eye this like natural cat eye like shape. And it's so flattering, so easy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Just connect it. So as you can see, this is kind of what I've got going on. So it's just super pretty and it's just so easy, and I honestly love it. It just makes a world of a difference. And it's not as like, I feel like using black liquid eyeliner, it's like so particular about getting precise, so it takes a while. But this, you just pop it on and it's good. So now, one thing I really like to do with this look is I like to put some white eyeliner on my lower lash line, which I believe I did in my last look, but it's honestly one of my new favorite things to do. Like I just love doing it. So I'm just gonna take my white eyeliner. It's just the NYX brand Jumbo Eye Pencil. I bought it when I did my Brat Stop makeup. I don't know if it'll focus, but there we go. I bought it like a super long time ago, but I'm just gonna take my lower lash line and put some on it. And I always drag it down like this because I found it helps to not get it in my eyelashes, which is the goal. I don't want it in my eyelashes. So it just opens up your eyes so much. Makes it look bright-eyed and awake. But you just don't have to do much. That's like my favorite thing about this. I love white eyeliner now. It's like my new thing. I'm gonna take a little bit of black liner and just do my upper lash line just to give me a little bit more definition to my eyes, but not much. And you don't want to mix it with the white because then it'll just be gray on your bottom lash line and it's not the cutest look. There, so I just went ahead and did that. So now I'm gonna do mascara, and I am not gonna do fake lashes. I'm gonna curl my lashes and just put mascara on it, really fluffy, really like natural. I don't want to cake it on. I just want my lashes to be super like fluffy. That's the only way I can really describe it. So yeah, this is like my favorite look to do right now, and it's just so easy. And it's also a no foundation look, which I love because then when I sweat outside, it's not as bad. Because one thing I'm still getting used to moving here is the heat and the humidity. By the way, my mascara is the L'Oreal Voluminous, what is it called? Voluminous Hydrofuge. I don't know what that says, but I feel like this really gets my lashes that fluffy natural look, so that's why I love it. And the key is when I take it out of the thing, I make sure I get the mascara off of it really good because you just don't want it to be clumpy. Like honestly, I don't know if anybody else can relate to this, but don't you kind of like when your mascara kind of dries out? Is it just me, or do you kind of like that? Because that way I get that like soft, fluffy look when it's like starting to dry out. But anyways, so the heat here is like way different than what I'm used to. So obviously I'm not going to pretend like Wisconsin is cold 24/7. Like it gets hot in the summer. So I'm used to like, I know what it's like to be in heat, but it's like almost 90 degrees with the like humidity, and like it feels like it's almost 90. And I'm not used to that this early in the year. Like we get like that, like in the summer, it definitely gets humid where I'm from in Wisconsin. But it's like this all the time. And like, that's why for me, you guys know I like to put curls in my hair. It's like I haven't really even been bothering lately because they just come out in 1 second. So yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm just doing very soft, fluffy lashes. So that's why I love having like a no foundation makeup look, because, oh my gosh, it would be so cakey by the end of the day and not my favorite. So that's something I'm still for sure getting used to. There's a lot of things I'm still getting used to, like being away from everybody for this long, but it's honestly been fine because it's like I'm starting my life, you know, like it's a happy, cool thing. And like I've never spent this much time with Al since he left for boot camp in 2017. So like we are soaking up being able to like actually be together and not have to think about when the next goodbye is coming or what we should do today because I'm leaving in a few days. Or if you're long distance, I'm sure you can relate, like just how much it's like seeing them is awesome, but it's almost like so nerve-wracking to see them because you're just thinking about like, what should we be doing right now? And like how much time do we have before I leave? Can we fit this in? Can we fit this in? You know, like plan out every meal because it's like, you want to fit everything in. So it's really hard. And I also love that we just get to be normal people now. Like he gets to go to work and I get to do my thing. And like even today, like I'm like, go to the gym so I can film a video because he's gonna be loud in the background even if he doesn't try to be. So yeah, that's just what I love being like. I feel like we're just normal people now. Like we can sleep, and I love when he leaves for work because he always gives me a big kiss before he leaves, even if I'm sleeping. And it's like stuff like that we've missed out on for the last 3 years. So it's like, I love being normal people that we can just like do that. Because I remember in high school we were kind of like that. Like we would just like kiss each other goodbye, say bye, I'm going to work, I'll see you after. Like stuff like that I just honestly missed so much. And like getting to have spontaneous date nights, like not having to plan everything out so strategically. I can't speak today. Strategically. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see, I just did very soft lashes. I wish you guys could see better, but like my camera setup is not the best, so I apologize. But yeah, I'm really happy with the lashes. They're like really soft, fluffy, natural. I love them. So now what I'm going to do is Like I said, I'm not wearing foundation, but I do have a little bit of a blemish right here. Had a little bit of a flare up, so I'm just gonna take my concealer and just cover that up. I don't know if it's the stress of moving or like what, but I just had a little bit of an acne flare up like last week, like a few days ago. And it wasn't so bad. Like nothing is as bad as it used to be. You guys know, like I made my acne story video, and if you haven't watched it, go watch it if you're struggling, because I talk about my whole experience with acne. I'll link it in the iCard so you guys can go watch that if you want. But I still, like, even though it's better, it's so much better, I still have little flare-ups here and there, which is like not fun. But I had a big cystic like acne on my chin, and it hurt so bad. It was annoying. But okay, so now like the last step for this look is just to give me a little bit of a glow. So I'm gonna take the Becca, the Chrissy Teigen palette, which if you've watched any of my videos ever, you know that I am totally obsessed with it. I'm gonna go in with this like blush. It's kind of like a blush highlight color. It's the Malibu Soleil. I wish this would focus. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, like shimmery, pinky kind of color. So I'm just gonna go take that like on a brush and just kind of blend it like on my cheeks a little bit and up, just to like give me like a glow when the sun hits. So I'm just gonna kind of brush it here. And I love this because even without foundation, it just gives me like a glow that I just totally love. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell already, but it's super pretty in the summertime. I love this. I don't know if to call it blush or like a highlight, because it's like shimmery, but let me see what they say. Oh, so on here it's technically a highlighter. Whereas the top one, so these two are highlights. This rose gold and then this one, these two are highlights. And then this is a blush and this is a bronzer. So, but I love this color. It's like a pinky, pretty glow. So, but yeah, I've just been like super happy lately. Like I've never honestly felt this happy in my entire life. Just being able to do normal people things. I obviously miss home a lot. Like I'm a homebody, you guys know that. So I miss my mom and like I miss my niece and nephew like crazy. But I'm so happy to be here, honestly. Like I'm just happy to experience this, and like I've had some good friends here that have been so comforting and welcoming and all of that. And so now for the very last step, just a little lip. I'm going to be using that Milk Cream blush that I use. It's in the shade, it doesn't say on here, and I can't remember if it's Work or Perk. I think it's Perk. I'll correct it somewhere on here, but it's just that gorgeous like pinky blush. So I'm just going to pop that on my lip. Just a little bit. Milk's lips stuff always tastes so good. So yeah, just pop a little bit of that on the lip. And that is the completed look, you guys. I honestly, like, it's so easy, and the fact that I'm not wearing foundation might make it look like I'm like kind of not done up, but I'll try to get a little closer so you guys can see. It's just a really pretty, like, natural makeup look, and I've just been loving it. And like I said, it's perfect for summer because it's just like a glow for a couple reasons. For one, it's easy because it doesn't take long, and like if you have plans in the summer or something, like nobody likes to spend an hour doing makeup. But it's also like super lightweight, like nothing, my face just feels so nice. It feels so good to not have foundation on. It feels amazing, actually. And it also, like, when the sun catches you in the right spot, like this is gonna pop, this is gonna pop, like it's just gonna make you look super glowy. So that is all, everybody. Thank you for watching this video. It probably won't be super long, but I didn't like really do a chit chat because I just kind of talked about what's going on in life right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for some fun videos. I know I've been kind of slow on videos lately, and they've all been like vlogs because we don't have anything here for me to do sit down videos. But stay tuned. I'm gonna be doing a summer hairstyle look soon, so that will be coming. I also have a beach inspired summer lookbook, so I'm gonna be going to the beach and filming, which I'm really happy about, and filming some summer looks that I've been doing and wearing to the beach and stuff like that. And eventually I have a haul coming, so stay tuned for all of that, everybody. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.